And 1 and 2 and 3. And we're live. Today in the news, first of all, we will show you the new non-human race of Panzerlings, which is the last race that we're introducing into the game before we launch in early access. We will also reveal the date that we have planned and agreed on to release the game in early access.
Yes.
At the end of
this video.
Rewind, you can fast forward. And we will talk about the mechanics and the systems that we have changed in the game.
So if you remember last week, we were a little bit down about the game. Yes, we were weeping. Everyone was
like weepers.
Yes, just like
bleeding,
weepers.
Like tree bleeders and like wood weepers and so on.
Yes.
So we spent 10 days of intensive discussions internally, thinking about what went wrong. And we've changed the whole approach. Our approach before was that we have a cool idea, we throw it into the game, we have something planned in 7 stages, and we introduce all the 7 stages. And a lot of things remained unchecked, so that you could not really test them in the game, but we already had the assets.
Well, it was more like we were focusing on like level 1 of the game and just poking at every detail of it, you know? Like when we planned to do a lot of magic, it was at higher levels of the game. And none of it was touched, you know. We were still collecting mushrooms, you know, in the Spire.
It's basically as if we would have a dinner and invite a bunch of people. And before cooking pasta or a salad, we would be concerned with the color of the napkins and the way whether or not the napkins, you know, let's have 3 colors of napkins. One for the kids, one for the ladies, one for the guys. No, let's have 4. What about people who are like gender neutral or something?
Or who hate napkins in general.
Yeah, so like no napkin, like a magic napkin for people who hate napkins. So basically, that was over the board. You know, we have to give food, and if the food is good, then the rest is a bonus.
It's just basically taking too long. You know, while you're arranging napkins, people are already here at your party and they're hungry.
So what we're doing was we took the feedback that we got from players. We took our own feedback, which was the same thing.
Like
and
players helped us understand the issues that we were all kind of thinking that are happening.
They helped us amplify, I would say.
Yeah.
And this amplification that finally created this psychological crisis in the team, where we looked at this and said, you know, we know this is bad. People say that this is bad. Why on earth we haven't changed that? So we kind of woke up to the problems and we started fixing them. And we said, look, there is the Occam's razor. And so unless someone can explain why this is required, it goes away. So do we really need this? No one can say why? Okay, gone.
Okay. So simplifying, cutting out stuff we don't need, leaving only the stuff that is exciting and useful, right?
We gave up on this hardness thing. And I think that was one of the problems polluting the design, is that we thought that we want to do a hardcore game.
Just doing basic stuff was taking forever, right?
We don't want to do a game like that. No. Maybe some of us, without calling names, but
it's me. I just want everything to be very difficult.
No. I want everything to be easy. But we decided that the game should be challenging by allowing you to do multiple pleasant, easy things, and it's the combination that you can think through and do it. And we
basically making a sandwich shouldn't be the focus on the game and shouldn't kill you right away. Like
and preparing a potion against insects should not come after 2 months of playing the game.
5 students have died from this disease. Finally you have a cure. But your mage is dead.
It was very, very penalty filled.
Yeah.
And now we're moving to the direction where everything can be solved in 3 ways: through alchemy, so preparing a potion; through artificing, that is preparing yourself and equipment; or through magic, using a spell. And you should not be forced into this narrow channel that you only have to do this way or not.
No more.
So as an example of simplification, to heal, you only need the doctor with healing. That's it.
What it used to be is that you would get an illness and you would assign a doctor, and you wouldn't be able to heal a person unless you
research the illness, research the alchemic potions, go collect
go collect the items you need for the potion, and your student is dead.
What happens right now is you don't need any potions. You can use 3 different potions, regular, strong, and extra strong, to speed up the healing process.
Yeah.
But you don't have to. But you can if you're good at alchemy.
Your doctor's magical hands will do the work.
And these potions that treat the diseases and that treat the symptoms, they apply to several illnesses at the same time. So I have, for example, a symptom called sore throat that's present in 2 diseases, and I got a symptom called itching present in 4 diseases. So as long as you have your healing potions set up and arranged in the hospital, you know, there's nothing unexpected.
Cure multiple diseases with one thing.
Someone comes in sick, you already have stuff. You don't start from this point. You start before by assembling this kind of pharmaceutical
We also have
storage.
some very funky disease names now.
I'll read from low level to high level. This the working titles: scratches, cold malady, swarm fever, drowsing debility, eye eater, oral frenzy, red hangman, sorcerer's migraine, night terrors, grey fell, whispers of the fallen, worm of chaos, pale flame, black rot, and creeping death.
Ooh, creeping death sounds...
It sounds more like what we wanted to do, you know? And we reworked all the different effects. So, for example, pale flame could be the result of a high-level experiment gone wrong. And you can also get it during events close to the distorted lands.
Okay.
It's basically a person is consumed with a semi-transparent cold flame that doesn't hurt anyone except that person.
Damn.
And you get, excuse me, loss of magic energy, as well as fever, as well as skin burns.
Yikes.
And you lose 3 charisma points.
Because you're on fire. You're basically on fire.
Yep.
Good job.
If
What's
you
the worst?
contact Urals, pet them or hack them, then you can contact Ural Frenzy.
Can we show a picture of Urals quickly?
Yeah, let's do it. Let me just switch to...
There we go.
Yeah. So if you do contact Urals, then you get Ural Frenzy, your skin is covered with boils that bleed smelly liquid, your hunger increases 2-fold, you have itching, and you are consumed by anger, you lose 6 charisma points, but you get protection against insects. No insect wants to bite you. So it's kind of bad and good. A question from the chat is whether or not we think this will simplify the game too much. Oh, Jesus. Actually, we want to simplify the game, as the complexity of the game, in our belief, comes through different player experiences that you replay and you experience with each replay of the campaign.
So far, it's too complicated, and we will determine the too much point as we develop the game. So we already made some decisions of what we want to cut out, and then later, if it's too simplified, we can always add more difficult stuff, right?
But you know what our problem was with the approach was that let's design 7 levels of something. Why 7? So we don't have to expand to 7 later on. Come on. Let's design something that is either 0 or 1, and if that's not enough, after playing, then we can upgrade.
If it works with 1 level, just 2 levels, then it'll work with more.
So
and more,
another example is that we used to have different symptoms for different diseases, and when you would contract a disease, you would not get all the symptoms. You would get some of those depending on your stat check, and they will not come at once. They will be like one following the other, following the other. So it created this total loss of connection between the disease and the symptoms. You couldn't really understand what happens. And now when you get a disease, you get all of the symptoms at once, and if 2 characters get the same disease, they get the same symptoms. So your challenge is to heal them or to work with the situation, but we removed the challenge of just trying to understand what the hell is going on, because all those symptoms also were similar to event symptoms, like the bee stung you, so do I hurt from the bee or do I hurt from a sickness? Where did I get it? You know, anyway, cut. And
because if you think about it, you won't be playing with 2 or 3 students, right? Eventually be playing with maybe 10 of them or something like that, and just tracking all these tiny details, it's impossible.
It's like screw micromanagement, because really like you know, we don't want you to focus on the same, like, on which book should I assign to my
Yeah.
character. Not really. We want you to be focused on
Exciting
should
stuff.
that character
Yeah.
read or forage or
Yeah.
explore ruins or learn magic or whatever, but not like, oh, this book is really good for this and this book affects me. Anyway, now that we think about the old game design, we're all which in my experience is a good sign. The other good sign is that we're all pretty screwed for time, stressed, working on the weekends, and that means that we're closing on the release date. That always happens before we launch, and finally this frontline mood is here.
So basically,
no smiles,
just serious faces.
Except for Rita, she's like, you know, listening to some funny music.
Yes, always.
Anyway, so before we reveal the release date, let's go to this new race.
Yes, we're already there.
Oh, okay.
Just
so
there you go.
we go here.
Yeah. So the discussion went towards us not having enough danger in our world and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like it's a dangerous world. Okay, so as I walk through the ancient forest, what kind of creatures will attack me? Well, there's a forest cat. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe gigglers will steal your food. Okay. Maybe black paws will steal your inventory items. Okay. Anyone attack me? Nope. Really?
Yeah.
Nope.
It's like we needed a more active threat. So an active threat that will not only will meet while we're traveling the world, but also a threat that may attack our spire, for example. So meet the Panzerling. Is this the title we're going with?
Yes.
The English one?
Yes.
Okay. So years ago, the ancient mages decided to create a warrior that wouldn't require armor or weapons. So they created Panzerlings. And basically, at first, we thought that it's going to be like more of a humanoid kind of creature with very thick skin, like armor on the skin.
The creative brief started with saying that they should have sturdy, high-level protection, so it's not easy to kill them. They should not be very fast, and they kill by poisoning you with a sting that's somewhere in the middle of the belly, so they have to grab you, then sting you, and then
or just crush you with the claws, basically. Another thing is that they're good fighters, but they're not really, they don't know how to take care of themselves or maybe find food properly.
They cannot produce food, so they depend on racketeering to get the food to consume.
So they're basically the bullies of Rund. They'll go to other non-humans and they take them over and make them produce stuff for them, and they can also knock on your spire and give you in trouble.
They steal the eggs from gigglers and everything.
Yeah. So these are the first designs, and we'll start moving forward to a more insect design, but also adding maybe human elements to it. And then we try to make the human face maybe still more a bit like crabby or insect-like.
Human-looking cat,
kind of. But then we stopped towards this design, and then started moving forward. You know, here's another one, a roly-poly one, armadillo one. Yeah, but still, we stopped at this one at number 3, and we went more towards a creature. More like a creature look than a human look, really. So these are the most recent designs.
Let me just switch off the camera so we don't...
There we go. These are the most recent designs. So we're going towards a more of an insect kind of crabby look for him. And this is a design that is also inspired by the armadillo, of sort of making the horns not up front but maybe at his back, so he can bend over and be like a bull and sort of charge at you and push everything away and become even more of a heavy force, you know. So this is where we're at right now. I'm still waiting for feedback, by the way. And later on it's going to be colored and so on.
All right, so that's about it. With the Panzerlings, that's the last non-human race that we're going to throw into the game.
Yep.
We've introduced some new concepts, which include loyalty to the mage, which is affected by whether or not you make people happy. And at the end, you have a chance of disciples running away. We're now working on the feature to allow you to kick out disciples, which will affect the mood of the others, but you can do it. You should be able to do it pretty soon.
Yeah.
If you read release notes, there's a couple pages of all the changes. It's all pretty detailed, so if you want to go to the spireofsorcery.com/forum, then there is early access feedback forum.
Yes.
And there is patch notes for today's build, 134. We've got 10 people playing the game. We'll invite a bit more at the end of this week, maybe early next week.
Yes.
Now let's maybe play the game.
Yeah, let's play the game.
Should we restart it or?
It's already playing.
Yeah.
But in Russian.
I don't think so. Where is it playing? Play.
There you go.
Ah, okay, cool. So can we switch the language? Oh, let's go. Let's go to main menu.
And then English. There you go. So we already played a little bit. We sent our disciples to explore. At first we found our ruins over there. Let's look at ruins. Here they are. And we sent our disciples to ruins. They found some awesome books.
And the traps were very low level, so there were no problems at all. So what I suggest to do, and look at the character efficiency. It's all great. He's in the extra.
Yeah.
We got food enough for 15 days.
They're well rested.
What I think we'll do is we'll send them
a bit further.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay, here to explore.
Yeah. Let's
send one person.
One person, he'll be low. Oh well.
And then another.
Okay. When they're traveling alone, they get lonely, so it's kind of sad.
And then another.
Okay.
All right.
No equipment.
No equipment.
No food.
I'm not. I don't plan to win this campaign. I just want to see what happens there. So you can see that we've switched off the.
Why is only one dude traveling though? That's very interesting.
Maybe we crashed. Maybe we didn't.
No. Oh, okay.
They traveled together.
Oh, they found. You see, they found the easiest path because the forest ends there, and they sort of. Okay. See, they're smarter than us. They know what they're doing.
So we stopped showing you the conditions of the people outside of the spire. We think it works better.
We made our mage cook a lot. So
she's
now
lonely.
She's cooking right now.
Yeah, she's lonely, but it's a favorite job.
Yeah,
so
she's doing a lot of cooking.
She's calm. Yeah, look at the food. She's got enough food to last 23 days. Let's speed up the game a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they're coming
He's
back.
the first to complete the research.
Yes.
Probably had the highest skills.
It's okay, you can rewind a bit faster. I think. There we go.
All right.
Let's see.
So, a swarm of hornets. He's cooking his own magic food, new land.
Found plants. Yes, we have plains here. We found hills as well.
Hills probably means stingtail, somewhere close by. So here you can see the skill check as we continue to work on that. This is the skill astrology. This is his prediction for the chance of success. His current practical experience is 0, and the required practical experience also 0. So he passed it, and he hunted, and he got 7 or like 9 meat items. We no longer allow people to eat raw food. You have to cook your food. That's one of the changes that simplifies the whole thing.
Oh, he's making rations. Good
and
job.
He even succeeded, even though it was 0 to 1.
Yeah.
He also managed not to get lost.
And he's going back because he's in the ancient forest right now.
Okay, let's see. That's all that happens.
So basically he opened up hills for us, which is cool.
We can hunt for some meat, but that's about it. No ruins, no caves.
Oh, a new dude. Look at him.
Look at the mustache.
Yes.
Just because of the mustache, I'll take him, even if he would not be with this.
And plus he looks pretty jolly, so why not?
Let's see. My friend, what do you know? He hates domestic magic. He hates artificing. He likes healing.
Yes.
And he's pretty much 0 on all the different things. He's the son of a butcher.
Okay.
He loved making bets.
Oh, probably very tidy. Oh, using magic escapes certain death.
I would say still people come pretty clueless, so we'll see. But we can send him
to,
let's say,
explore. Yeah.
My friend, go and explore.
He has like give him at least something.
Sleeping bag.
And a backpack. Maybe he'll bring something.
Here. And here.
There we go. Let's go.
Okay, we have a second person coming back. He just camped outside the spire and he's in. Is he in? Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
all right.
I already see.
He's casting his own food. That's no longer a penalty.
There we go. Stinktails.
Stinktail.
A type of.
He was not attacked. Nope. Casting his own food. He's moving to swamps. Casting his food. He found some fish. Lots of food resources. He found ruins.
Ruins, yes.
No attacks, no nothing. Managed not to get lost. That's about it. Pretty chill. Pretty chill.
He found ruins.
Where's the ruins?
So
Here's the ruins.
Yeah, we can go.
Oh, look at the effects. Look at the effects.
Yeah, they go all over
I love
ruins.
it. Ta-da! All right, we have a couple questions from the chats. To take part in the early access, you can just go to how to take part in the early access. Well, you just go and buy the game when it becomes available in a few weeks. If you want to have access right now to help us fine-tune the game, then please go to the forum and go to the Discord server. Read up on the current build. Join the discussion, and we keep inviting more and more people based on their understanding of the game and their contributions, and that's about it. I mean, there's like we just want right now people with different approach who are knowledgeable about the game, so that they can see through some initial problems and help us identify a large picture things with the feedback. All right, so we're waiting for one more guy, and then we go for the ruins, right?
Yep.
Let's see.
He's back.
All right. So he cuts through some thickets, casting his own food.
His travel magic is pretty strong, so I'm sure
he started cooking. Look, initiates cooking. He passes skill check. He got himself some rations.
Oh, he found a monolith there.
Oh, what can we do? Monolith is like a battery. You can take some magic energy from there.
Yeah.
All right. So just he brought a bunch of stuff.
And we found a monolith, so we can try connecting.
Stinktails.
There you go.
Oh, monolith.
Yep.
Okay. So we still have what? One person here?
Yeah, but he can do whatever he wants. We can send someone to explore the ruins, and then we can send someone to connect with the monolith.
I don't care for all the resources. All I care is this.
Yeah.
We go here?
Yeah.
With whom?
Maybe 2 people. He can be the leader.
He hates travel magic though.
But he's doing pretty well. But he can be the leader.
Okay.
And then the other dude, he can be his partner. And that's it. The other one will go...
Equipment. I'll give them darts, even though they don't work right now. I'll give them rope. I'll give them lockpicks. Everything, my friends, for you. Also, I'll give you...
Maybe backpack.
Almost destroyed books.
I mean, sorry, the sleeping bag, yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
All right.
Let's travel. And the other guy, send him to connect with the monolith. Can we even perform a ritual?
I don't know. Maybe it'll crash.
Okay. Let's try crash the game.
Okay. So he goes to connect the ritual. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Just go faster.
They'll go together, I think, and then they'll split.
And then this is split.
Up. So who's gonna be the first?
He's gonna be the first. He's gonna connect to the monolith.
I think so. Yeah.
Let's go.
So.
Boing.
Come on.
Oh, he's coming back. Just speed up.
He managed it.
Yes, and he's back.
Okay, what happens? He casts his own food. He passes the skill check for hornets.
Everyone is doing very well these days.
I like it, actually.
We're pretty close to the spire right now.
He missed the snake because he passed the skill check there. He crafted a ration. Good job. He got lost. He found himself. He started the ritual.
Yeah, nice.
He cooks. It's cool.
Oh, ritual performed successfully.
Oh, yeah. Look at the magic energy. We are up to 280 from like 20 or 30 that we used to have before.
Nice. We can go to the energy room and check it out. Let's go to the energy room.
Halls of Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're losing right now because we have 4 disciples and we spend on everyone. You know what we can do? We can try to get one more disciple. I think. Does it work like this? No?
Maybe. Let's try.
Oh my god, it's like -80, -70, -60. Okay, like this is good.
Yeah. Let's go to
All right.
the map.
I'm just waiting for the guys from the ruins.
Yeah.
Oh, we increased the call of the spire. We got the new disciple, and he's a cool looking dude, huh?
Yeah, what a beard, what a hat.
Look at the hat. He definitely visits his hair cutter.
But he's a fancy city man.
Should we check his? Let's check his stats. For a city guy, he's at 0. Look, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1.
He's a pretty new. It's fine. We need sort of
the son of a bookseller, huh?
Yeah, I don't think a city boy can have too many, useful skills.
Coming from a small city, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we need to change that. I think we need to fix some of the things. Also, look, his learning efficiency is pretty much all over the place. He's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
His memory is below average. He's charismatic, which is true. I like the guy.
Yeah, but you need all sorts of students. You need.
Yeah, but this guy is pretty much useless, right? Like, often lost his toys. Okay. So let's wait for the guys to finish exploring the ruins and then.
Oh, a trait is revealed.
Where?
There we go.
Detached. All right. We've got a couple of people. Oh, he's coming back.
Yeah, let's speed up the process and see what they bring.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send someone here. I'll send a couple of guys.
And that guy.
And
we'll check them.
Sure, go ahead, guys. All right, so we'll wait for 3 reports and then we'll probably wrap the stream.
Yeah. Oh, you're dead.
Nice.
I guess we were using too much magic to attract students.
Oh,
and we got the sorcerers. So you should always sort of... Oh, and we got a lot of bugs as well. Lovely. There we go. So,
okay.
That was a lovely...
So look at this bug. Basically, what happens here in this bug is this. We should have told players ourselves that we're losing health. The death came unexpectedly.
Yeah.
As you can see now, the mage is sick. He was unhappy, deeply unhappy. The efficiency went down. He was sick. He was not sleeping well. And finally he died.
Yeah.
She died. But we had no warnings. We were distracted by exploring stuff and so on. So what we definitely need to improve is a system of warnings saying you lost a health point.
Yeah.
Hey, your mage fell into depression. Hey, your mage is sick.
Yeah.
And it must be like boom, boom, boom. Otherwise, we do like this. Like, I want to explore this and this. Oh, you're dead. Bum, 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 bum.
So yeah, what a game.
Hey, what happened to you?
We'll never know.
Can I? No? Can I?
No, you can't. That's it.
Because
it's
of the
broken.
critical exceptions. Okay. But can I at least see what happened to the mage? Okay, no health.
Yikes.
What is
you can read
sickness? Sorcerer's migraine, yeah.
Yeah.
So burned a lot of magic energy, and we did not warn the poor lady. Here, -74. So every day burning herself. Also, lonely, exhausted, cheerlessness, and pain.
Yeah, everyone was outside, so no one was on the
Character efficiency
spire.
is horrible. Also, there is a mistake, like this efficiency is orange and this efficiency is red.
There you go.
And exhausted and damaged health. Oi, oi. Oh, I love it.
-9,000.
Life expectancy right now is -3 years. This is like, you should have died 3 years ago. Anyway, guys, let's announce the release dates.
Yes.
Or at least the plan.
Alleged.
Yeah.
Release date.
We understand that we cannot plan the future. We understand that we cannot predict the future. We are used to making mistakes, and
we're hoping to release at this date.
Yeah.
But anything can happen.
Our current plan is that we'll launch the game on the 30th of October, so that's about 5 weeks from now. We'll have a special event for Gremlins Inc. on the 31st in time for Halloween, and one day before we kindly plan to launch Spire of Sorcery in early access at $20, €20, which should be a barrier for people who are not really interested in that sort of a game. And everyone else is welcome to join and start working with our community to help us make this game into something special.
Yep.
The whole campaign will not be ready at that time. We'll have a part of it, and we'll have a roadmap set up this week, so you'll be able to see what are we working right now on and what's going to happen in the future. And with our previous game, we were in early access for 6 months, going through update every 2 weeks. Here we expect to be for a year, making updates every 2 weeks. The most valuable thing for us will be getting user feedback, and a lot of great ideas come just out of the conversations, you know?
Yeah.
Just out of conversations, and that's the best thing, is that you have a conversation with the community or between yourselves, and then you're like, what about this? It's like, actually, that's a great idea.
We're making a game for people to play, so if people play the game, we can understand what we're doing.
Yeah.
Right and wrong, basically.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
So we're past the crisis.
Woohoo!
And we're now on the way to launch. It'll be not easy, but we'll do it. We've done it before.
So join our Discord and forums, and
if you would like to find out more about the game and read the release notes, because release notes right now already in the release mode. Basically, nothing will change in that sense after we ship. We will keep posting all the release notes, and the only thing that'll change is the roadmap will come up. So if you have any questions, let us know in the comments as usual. Otherwise,
thanks for listening.
Much love, and see you next week.
See you next week.
Wednesday.
Yes.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.